Olaudah Equiano was born around 1745 in the village of Isaka in the interior of modern-day eastern Nigeria. Equiano was kidnapped from his village, Isaka, in Igbo land at the age of 11. According to his narrative, after being shipped through the Middle Passage of the Atlantic Ocean, he was sold to a Virginia planter. In Virginia, Equiano was sold to a Royal Navy officer, Lieutenant Michael Pascal, who renamed him Gustavus Vasa after the 16th century Swedish king. Pascal took Equiano with him when he returned to England and had him accompany him as a valet during the 7 Years' War with France. Pascal favored Equiano and sent him to his sister-in-law in Great Britain so that he could attend school and learn to read and write in English. Pascal then sold Equiano to Captain James Duran of the Charming Sally at Gravesend, from where he was transported back to the Caribbean. There, Equiano was sold to Robert King, an American Quaker merchant from Philadelphia who traded in the Caribbean. While working as a deckhand, valet, and barber for King, Equiano earned money on the side from trading, and in only 3 years, he had made enough money to buy his own freedom. He was one of few to acquire their freedom in the 1700s. As a free man, Equiano continued to trade. He also formed part of skill-based industries, such as the writing industry, where he would write and publish his memoir. Equiano would then spend much of the next 20 years traveling around the world, including trips to Turkey and the Arctic region. In 1786 in London, he became involved in the movement to abolish slavery. He was a prominent member of the Sons of Africa, a late 18th century British group that campaigned to end slavery. Its 12 members were educated Africans in London, freed slaves who included Otaba Kugwano, Olaudah Equiano, and other leading members of London's black community. In 1789, Equiano published his autobiography, The Interesting Narrative of the Life of Olaudah Equiano, or Gustavus Vasa, the African. In his account, Equiano gives details about his hometown Isaka and the laws and customs of the Igbo people, Israelite in descent and tradition. Equiano's personal account of slavery, his journey of advancement, and his experiences as a black immigrant caused a sensation on publication. He traveled widely promoting the book, which became immensely popular, helped the abolitionist cause, and made Equiano a very wealthy man. Equiano died on March 31, 1797, and was buried at Whitefields Methodist Chapel on April 6th. One of his last addresses appears to have been at the Pleisterers Hall in the city of London, where he drew up his will on May 28, 1796. Equiano's will provided for projects that he considered most important. He insisted that half of his wealth be designated to the Sierra Leone Company for continued assistance to West Africans, and the other half to the London Missionary Society, which promoted education overseas. Olaudah Equiano, a man of integrity and fortitude, a true African hero.